Let's get right into the news!
Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and today what I'm going to be putting out there for you guys on the internet is a PC Gamer's Guide. Not bide. Jesus. This guide, why I'm putting this out there is because I noticed that when I first got into PC gaming, I bought about 10 games that I do not play whatsoever now. Some of them being critically acclaimed games, such as Fallout 4. Not to say that all the games that I don't play are bad games. That is not the case with Fallout 4. I personally believe that Fallout 4 is a horrible game. Just my opinion. Don't get mad at me. But a lot of them are half-decent games, like Subnautica. It's a great game. Do I play it? No. That's why I'm putting out this guide for you guys. I got a $100 Steam gift card for Christmas. I also got a gaming PC for Christmas. And I wasted much of that $100 on games that I never play. One of them being Fallout 4. First off, the gaming PC. What I would recommend is an Alienware. The one that I have personally is the Alienware X51R3. I believe I have the middle model. My parents bought it for Christmas, obviously, so I do not know which model I have, but I can only assume that it is the middle model. The middle model contains a GTX 960, an Intel Core i7 6700K. Both parts, great parts, love them. But I'm not trying to say that my gaming PC is the best in the world. If you have a big budget, then you can obviously buy a very expensive gaming PC that can run games like Fallout 4 or Ark Survival Evolved at 60 plus frames. However, I'm not Frankie on PC, so I don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to spend on a PC that can run Fallout 4, a game that I hate, at what, 15 more FPS? No, I'm not going to waste my money like that. What I would recommend to everybody out there is a PC that is in between these two costs. $750 and $1,500. It is neither overkill or underkill. I would definitely stay away from PCs that are, for gaming at least, that are under $500. I did extensive research when I was wanting a gaming PC, and I found out that most of those PCs are in fact not gaming PCs, but PCs put together with quote-unquote gaming parts. Those PCs aren't good, but they are meant for gaming. Freaking Roblox. There's actually a Roblox PC out there on Amazon. I don't know who wants a PC to run Roblox, but I'm not going to judge. So that's my recommendations for a gaming PC. Try and get an NVIDIA graphics card is what I would recommend. NVIDIA's 3D Vision is awesome if you have a 3D monitor. NVIDIA, I believe, produces very good graphics cards, and it is by far my favorite company. Although, getting a good AMD graphics card will also do the job. I would not go for any other less well-known / third-party sellers. Of course, you could buy a refurbished graphics card, although I do believe it is a horrible idea. Whereas for processors, obviously, Intel all the way. Now, moving on to the games. For games, a couple that I would recommend when you're getting into PC gaming. I would recommend getting many of the Valve games, such as Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, some of the earlier Counter-Strikes, if that's what you fancy. Definitely some of the Half-Life games, and definitely Left 4 Dead 2. All those games maybe will get you introduced to modding a little bit, get you more comfortable with the Steam community, obviously get you introduced to Steam, and they all tend to be not too difficult to run. Not too easy, not too hard. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, although it is priced at a mere $15 on Steam, for many provides thousands of hours of playtime, which is a great deal. If you ask me, Counter-Strike Global Offensive is one of the best games ever made. And like many, it's very cheap. Although, many games on Steam are very bad. I would try and stay away from the free-to-play genre when you're getting into PC gaming, as it's not really meant for serious gamers. There are some exceptions, though. Obviously, League of Legends, Dota 2 are both free. EVE Online is free. Those are definitely exceptions, although I would still try and stay away from the really free categories. And then non-Steam games, what I mean by that is non-Valve games. Call of Duty is always a great one. The multiplayer and PC community is pretty horrible, but it's obviously Call of Duty, so why stay away from it, right? Then we also have Skyrim, which is I'm doing a Let's Play on currently. Go check that out if you would like to. It is a great game, and unlike Fallout 4, another Bethesda game, which sucks, it is actually good. Again, this is all my opinion. I'm expressing it strongly, but I do believe Fallout 4 is poorly engineered. And it's not like it's just I like hating on Fallout 4. I just think it's a very poorly engineered game. I think it could have been so much improved, but they chose to just take the easy way out, and because they knew everybody would buy their game, they just made it. I think it has a horrible storyline and all this stuff. But again, I don't want this to be a Fallout 4 rant. I want this to be a PC gamer's guide. So basically, you've heard all this stuff from me, right? Yeah. Well, I bet you don't have a gaming anything, really. I mean, you just have your PC. So what about the peripherals? The monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, and possibly some additional accessories. A personal favorite of mine is the Razer products. I don't think you can be considered a true PC gamer without using Razer products. Oh, man, I have no opponents. I'm lonely. Seriously, though, what I'm using right now is the Razer Black Widow Chroma, which is a mechanical keyboard. Very loud, I might add. This is why I'm having to spend an extra $13 on a microphone stand, which is really annoying. I'm literally having to spend an extra, ooh, nice little headshot, extra $13 on a mic stand just because of this keyboard and how loud it is. I'm also currently rocking the Razer Mamba Tournament Edition, which is another one of their Chroma products, and I would highly recommend it. One of my quote-unquote monitors is a TV. The TV is a good TV. It served me well. I was playing Call of Duty on console back about 6 months ago, and that was my main game. It served me very well, and the TV only cost about $75 on a holiday sale. My main monitor is an AOC G2460p, which is a 144 hertz monitor that has served me incredibly well. It is a great monitor, and for only $240, I would highly recommend it. 144 hertz is obviously great for 3D stuff because you can't even use NVIDIA's 3D Vision on a 60 hertz monitor. So if you're going to get into PC gaming, I would just recommend going out and buying a 120 or 144 hertz monitor and spending that extra buck, because I know when I started out, I didn't, and I highly regret that. I think getting into PC gaming with the better peripherals and the better advantage will serve you well, as getting into PC gaming is a difficult thing. Definitely. PC gaming is obviously going after much harder opponents. Anybody can pick up an Xbox and plug it into their TV in the living room and play with their dad. Anybody can do that. Not everybody can get a desk, get a PC, get a monitor, get all this great stuff to try and play. Not everybody can afford to do that. Whereas, so obviously you're going to be facing off against harder opponents, right? If you said that, then you would be correct. Because the opponents on PC are noticeably more difficult. Noticeably. Whereas, like, if you go and let's just say Thanks, bud. Let's just say you go and pick up Call of Duty for number 1, your Xbox, which I have right over here, and number 2, your PC. And you rank up on each account to level 40. And you equip the VMP on Black Ops 3 with Quick Draw Grip, Extended Mags, and Fast Mags, I suppose. And go and play on Chaos Mosh Pit, Nuketown, Domination. The exact same thing for each. Then, I guarantee you, your KD would be closer to a .90 if you're a good player on the PC, and you're a versatile player. So your skill is exactly equal on both. I'm trying to make this as fair as possible. And you go and play on the Xbox, I guarantee you your KD would be more like a 2, because that's just the skill level. It's much easier to play on the console because it's just much easier. Maybe it's because of the controller, maybe it's because of the opponents. I'm not really sure. All I know is that I have like a 3 KD on Black Ops 3. Not actually. Lol. But I have a decent KD on Black Ops 3 for the Xbox and a horrible KD on Black Ops 3 for the PC. Although I love both of them. My personal favorite, if you had to ask me Xbox or PC, now I've been playing with PC for 6 months and Xbox for 1.5 years. I would definitely say PC. And that is because of the community, the games, the performance, the everything. It is by far the better platform. And pay attention to this whole guide, and I guarantee you will be much better off than when you started. Quick recap. PC. Try and stay away from really cheap PCs and really expensive PCs, because most of the time it's a scam. Not literally, but most of the time it's probably not totally legit. For the games, try and stay away from games that can't run on bad PCs, and try and stay away from games that you know you won't enjoy. Like Fallout 4, I knew that I probably wouldn't enjoy it, but I knew that it was so critically acclaimed that I had to buy it. I would recommend starting out with the essentials. Counter-Strike, maybe Call of Duty, definitely Skyrim, definitely Left 4 Dead 2, and definitely Half-Life. Go back and try some of your older favorite games if you were a gamer from a long time ago. Like my dad and I are playing through the original Call of Duty campaign and the original Outcast campaign. 2 games from the Call of Duty from 2003 and Outcast from the late 1990s. Still holds up. 2 great games. For the peripherals, go all out, buy a good monitor, buy a great monitor, 144 Hz, preferably 1080p, definitely. Peripherals, try and stay with Razer. You can go with the cheaper Razer or the more expensive Razer, but I would try and stay with Razer. If there's something else that you would like to buy, go ahead, do some research about it. It might be your fit much better. And the last thing, if you're a YouTuber, microphones. If you're on a cheap budget, I would go with the Blue Snowball Ice, which is what I'm currently using. And if you're on a more expensive budget, then I would go with something closer to the Blue Yeti. Thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed making this video because I feel so passionately about gaming, especially PC gaming now. I've been playing PC for about 6 months now, and I love it to death. Thank you all for watching, and bye!